For easy maintenance of both the silverback and the knock-to-it release, you're going to follow some simple steps. Most importantly is what type of lubricant you're going to use for this maintenance. Rem oil, tri-flow, or brake-free are going to be the ones that you can use. Do not use graphite or any other type of dry lubricants. Now with the silverback, about every 1,000 shots, or as you feel that the release is starting to possibly get a little bit more stiff as you're trying to pull through it, you're going to need to just simply add 1 drop of oil on the inside of the jaw or the hook. Make sure that it's in the open position, apply 1 drop on the inside, and then go ahead and close that hook and use a small piece of D-loop material to then open it back up, close it, open it back up again, close it, and do that about 3 or 4 times, and you'll feel that that consistency is coming right back. Now, depending on the types of conditions that you're in, you may need this more often or less often. If you have very dusty and dirty type conditions, obviously this might be something that you need to do more. If it's ever excessive, you can contact Carter to have a complete internal cleaning of the release. Now with the knock-to-it, it's going to be 3 simple steps, but these steps are not only going to involve the oil, but they also are going to involve highly compressed air. You're going to need a high pressure air hose and a fine point nozzle and not just a can of compressed air. So the steps are going to be air, oil, air again. So what you're going to do is you're going to focus on the gaps on the back of the trigger housing as well as the cocking lever and the front jaw. So the first steps are going to be to force air through any gap that you can see in the trigger, the cocking lever, turn it over, force that air through the jaw in any gap that you can find. Then we're going to go to the oil, which is going to be putting 1 drop of oil at the base of the cocking lever and 1 drop of oil at the base of the trigger lever. Then we're going to repeat that same process of forcing the air through the gaps in the back of the release, tipping it over, forcing air through the front of the release, and your knock-to-it is going to be perfectly maintained. Again, keep an eye on the types of conditions that you're in. Condensation is obviously going to promote rust or types of metal parts that are going to stick. So if you're in those types of conditions where you have a lot of humidity and you're getting a lot of internal moisture, then obviously these steps are going to be important for your maintenance. And once again, if you get to the point where you've put thousands upon thousands and thousands of shots through your release, or you know that you went on a trip where you had excessive amounts of dirt and grit, then you do have the option to contact Carter and arrange for them to do an internal cleaning. But when it comes to your overall average maintenance, these are simple steps that's going to keep you putting them right in the middle.